Hello and welcome to race 3 of the season 10 NRSL Outback Xfinity series here at Michigan. Let's get on down to your starting lineup for today's race. On the pole we have Colton Schwartz, next to him Adam Garcia, third Derek Campbell, fourth Nathan Stapleton, fifth Joseph Srigley, sixth Charles Sanford, seventh Steve Pollard, eighth Austin Yoakum, ninth Bobo Jones between the top 10, Eugene DeMax. You rest your starting lineup from 11th and 12th on back. And on the final row, we have Jonathan Hoff and Eli Bright, your points leader. So, interesting scenario how that's going to go. Points coming into this race, they are as follows. Eli Bright, obviously being the points leader tied with Carter Friesen. Joshua Sicoli is third, 1 point back. Cole Baker, Nico Ketchum complete the top 5. Ryan Acosta, after his big win at Chicagoland, jumps up to 6 in the points. Amanda Evans, Adam Garcia, Nick Breeding, and Derek Campbell complete the top 10. Biggest gainers out of all that, Jackie Tang, he gained 16 spots. TJ Hanley, the biggest loser, losing 17, and Brandon Cresta losing 18, even though it's still early on in the season. Still, you never know what could really happen these days. Colton Schwartz, his first ever pole in any NRSL series, so that's a big momentum boost for that Dr. Pepper Chevrolet. So we'll see how he does in his first ever pole start. But let's get on down to get the command to fire the engines here at Michigan.
Drivers, start your engines.
And there's the command. 30 laps of action for today's race. This should be a very fun one there. For those who've seen how Michigan can be. Be a little chaotic, a little crazy racing. All 42 get going, so that's a good sign right there. So we'll see how it goes with these drivers here. And I believe, yep, Ryan Griffin is the only hometown hero for this race in car 29. So guys definitely will be on that Little Caesars Corvette there. See if he'll get the job done. Pace car is going to make a dive down the pit road. And 30 laps of action here for today's race. Here we go. Green flag is out and we're underway at Michigan. Let's roll. Heading over to complete lap number 1, you see a couple of cars bouncing off the wall there, but Colton Schwartz is going to lead them down. You've seen a couple of drivers on the inside line kind of check up and towards the end of the corner. And now Garcia trying to take full advantage right there on Colton Schwartz in the 60. Oh, man. Peter OnjAuto just destroyed turn 2's wall there, and he's going to lose a lot of momentum in that 55. Gainsco BMW. Now Garcia going to tuck back in line, following the 60s tire tracks there. Charles Sanford working his way into third off Nathan Stapleton on the high line. You see, this is a very multi-lane groove track here at Michigan. Oh, Yoakum, he just randomly just pushed to the outside wall. And I mean, he paid the price right there. And again, bounces off the wall. Man, he destroyed it. Coming off of turn 1. Didn't even take the turn. He just decided to full-on yeet it. Garcia going to try yet again, going for that lead off Colton Schwartz. Charles Sanford just trying to follow which driver he needs to choose so that we can get around either one of them or both if necessary. Schwartz continues to lead. Srigley and Hamill so far have been the two rookies that have been looking really, really good. Sanford definitely lost that momentum. Strigley's going to look for third. And Garcia, new leader, coming into this race. Stapleton thought about the high line right there, coming off of turn 3, but decides to tuck low there. Good block by the 39. And Schwartz in the 60 looking for that lead yet again. He's not going to give up that easily. Srigley in the 0-1. Look at him going. Someone had been rim riding the wall. It's Yoakum again. And Yoakum, man, he just destroyed that right side. Look at the damage on that 54 PC Supra. Man, just battered. Meanwhile, back up to the front, 4-car battle for the top position. Schwartz trying to retake the lead. 3 wide, move on the inside line. Yeah, here's spin. Now the caution's out. These guys are going to continue to race. I believe. No, they aren't. I thought they were. Oh, Daniel Bouchard. Garrett Sidner. And Malik Nevins. Yoakum again. Oh, man. That car just... Bad run today. And those look like they are the only cars involved. That is a tough blow right there. And, man, that 54, if you've seen earlier, he had been bouncing off the wall the last 3 laps. And just that car has just been absolutely tight. And unfortunately paid the price right there as we are 5th of the way complete. There you see the skid marks coming off of turn 3. Looked like from the skid marks they were about to save, and then another wreck just happened. So we're going to go to pit lane 2 and pit lane 1. There you see Schwartz leading the field down. So we'll see who's going to lead after the cycle of pit stops. There you see some drivers already getting in, like Jonathan Hoff, Nico Ketchum, Nick Breeding, and a few others along the way. Eli Bright being the first one out. And then there's Schwartz and Garcia. A couple of cars having trouble trying to get into pit road. Srigley beating out Adam Garcia and did not beat out Colt Schwartz in the 60, but what a good pit stop by the 0-1 car. Now, the main thing you got to be careful with exiting pit road is that little edge right there. You got to be extremely careful. If you go too close to it, you'll hit it. These drivers do like tees in that area, so you got to be really careful there. Left side or right side damage on Sean Ard's 42 Bass Pro Shops car there. And Yoakum, I guarantee, is going to be out of the race. Actually, I believe Srigley beat out Schwartz, which... Interesting. Oh! What happened to Gary Owen? Must have ran into someone exiting pit road. I'm not too sure. And Nicholas Guerra under the same boat in that 27 car. Patrick Smith? Now he's clean. That was weird. Well, interesting scenario. Owen is going to come down pit road, and that will probably end his race. Srigley! Hell could freeze over today. Is out in front. Let's take a look at our results. Our first caution day here at Michigan. Well, it's going to start with Malik Nevins and Nico Ketchum. They were just about entering 4 wide, and these guys haven't really attempted it all day today until now. And Nico just got into Malik right there, and is just going to spin out the Audi right there. And looked like Malik was going to save it right there. Oh, Peter OnjAuto got lucky. And, oh, Ketchum shot up the course and then went into the 12. Credit one bang Audi. It just got Garrett Sidner and Daniel Bouchard. Nowhere to go for them. And, oh, Krasta did get a piece of it there, as you see. Malik Nevins, Bobby Frazier getting involved. Nick Breeding got a little piece of it there. There's Austin Yoakum. And Miller's going to get by that accident. Yoakum actually ran into Daniel Bouchard in the 0-3, and I believe he's out of the race, though, is the only one as of right now. Tell you what, who got really lucky out of all that. That was definitely Nick Breeding and Carter Freezer and Andrew Miller. They got extremely lucky after all that. Cautions out, though, for the first time today here at Michigan. Joseph Strigley out in front. Let's take you back to the green. Welcome back as pace cars giving us the 1 lap to go. Out of the race after that when they include Garrett Sidner and Daniel Bouchard. So early exits for those guys. And a problem. One of the guys coming down pit road, I seen a white car. Oh, it's Matthew Eves in the 36. Money Lion Supra. Issues for him in the My Racing Toyota campaign. Joseph Strigley in the 0-1 out in front. Colton Schwartz, 2nd. 3rd, Adam Garcia. 4th, Derek Hamill. 5th, Eugene Max. 6th and 8th at Stapleton. 7th, Madison Tall. 8th, Ryan Acosta. 9th, Charles Sam. Completing top 10. Steve Pollard. Green flag. Back underway here at Michigan. So hopefully whatever the issue is for Matthew Eves in the 36 is a quick fix. And Schwartz trying to pass Strigley in the high line on the restart. Gutsy move by the Dr. Pepper Chevrolet. And he's still side by side with the unsponsored Dodge there. Now he's going to get some help. Is the 0-1 from Adam Garcia and Eugene Max. And Garcia says, well, forget your lead. I'm going for the lead. And all of a sudden, DeMax, look at him going for the lead 3 wide, coming off a 4. Stapleton pushing Eugene to Max. Strigley led at the line barely. What a battle that was there. If it's freeze all the way to the high line, we're still green. Eves now 1 lap down. Tough break for that 36 team. Strigley bounced off the wall. Same for Fitz Freeze. New leader, Eugene to Max. What an opportunity this could be if he could pull off a win today. He's trying to break a gigantic winless streak that happened all the way back in Season 3 of this series. That win came at race 17 at Daytona under the lights. God, they are 4 wide behind as Garcia's looking for the lead, but oh boy. They about settled it out there, but man, good thing Bobo Jones let off the throttle there. Tang bouncing off the wall again in that 81. DeMax probably happy what he's seeing right behind him there. 2nd place. He's got a really good battle going on. 3 wide for that 2nd position. How about Nathan Stapleton, the 97? He's also trying to break a winless streak. Dating all the way back in season number 7, I believe it was. It was when he drove that 88 car and he got 2 wins under that belt. Oh, Charles Sanford let off the throttle big time and on that inside line right there. And that's going to allow Crampton on the outside there to make a move. Bobo Jones now looking to the inside. How about Steve Pollard in the 57? Acosta in that BMW. Trying to look for 2 in a row. Oh, man, Almariego and Charles Sanford bouncing off the wall there, but Almariego literally rim riding off that wall there. Just got stuck for a second or 2. Oh, Crampton, what a gutsy move off Acosta. But Stapleton, even a crazier move on the high line is going to make it work. Pushes Hamill to the wall, though. Stapleton going 2 for 1 right there. Trying to put Hamill in the wall to try to take the pass, but no dice right there. Strigley lets off the throttle right there. That inside line coming off of turn 3 really does not get a lot of momentum. You can see that there. And man, you can see these drivers are not afraid of wanting to use the high line to make a pass right there, and I don't blame them. That's been a lot of the preferred groove in this race because normally when we've been here, the inside line does have a bit of more momentum, even though it is multi-lane groove, but you can see the inside today has been having no success at all, with the exception of turn 1. That's the only time it's had success, and then turns 2, 3, and 4, not a lot of success. The middle and high line you want to be. And now Schwartz trying to look to the inside of Eugene Max for the lead as we're halfway through. Still green flag racing there. Yoakum off the pace there. Matthew Eves a lap down the 36. Patrick Smith is off the pace. I'm surprised. He's got some right side damage in that 15, though, from hitting that wall, looks like. Jonathan Hoff with a lot of right side damage. Malik Nevins with damage on the 12. Gary Owen and Brandon Crasta with some issues in that gear wrench Chevrolet. You see he destroyed the right side of his car as well. Checking in with Nico Ketchum and Sean Ard. Right now they're hanging into the pack, but Vince Freeze, man. That car's been wicked tight. Same for Peter OnjAuto. Those two have been having difficulty with that turn 4 wall and turn 2. You've been seeing it happen. Skylar Dixon right now 25th. Last time by, trying to work his way around Nicholas Guerin, that 27 there. He had a chance to win Chicagoland, kind of missed out on it. Charles Sanford falling in the top 20 there. And Garcia trying to look for the lead yet again. As DeMax and Hamill lost the lead. Schwartz and Garcia right now been the two strongest cars all day long. They could be the ones battling out for the win. But do not count out DeMax. He wants to break that winless streak. But how hard is he going to push that Busch Super there as Bobo Jones hit the wall? Let's just see if we got anything on the chat here, if anyone's got an issue. And, oh, the 36 had a tire issue. Tough break right there from Matthew Eves. And from what else I'm seeing, not a whole lot else there. So Matthew Eves, the only one that has an issue right now, and that's a tough break. And oh, yikes. They're about 4 wide where Acosta was at. And thankfully, he got out of the throttle. Sprigley bounces off the wall there big time. Look who's starting to work his way up. How about Benjamin Thomas in the 51 there? Bit of a rough going in his first race at Daytona. Flipped over. Didn't really have much at Chicagoland. And here he is today in the top 10. A fantastic run for that GameStop Supra. Meanwhile, Strigley is free falling to the back of the field after really destroying that outside wall at that right side damage in that unsponsored Dodge there. Bobo Jones bouncing off the wall again right there. And Skylar Dixon in that 56 or 86, excuse me, having a lot of difficulty trying to get around Guerra. You can see he's got that little buckle in the hood. And then off of Steepo Chevrolet is just trying to do what he can to get around him, but just not having a lot of success. Miller, you seen on that high line, got around him with little to no issues. I'm surprised Guerra's actually up to speed, even with that buckle and that Hunt Brothers Pizza Chevrolet there, but he is, though. Here you see Freeze and OnjAuto trying to battle for position. Not a lot of momentum there. But Freeze will get around Tang. OnjAuto, no luck at all right now. How about Nick Breen in that 2 car? He's been working his way through the field, picking them apart. And he's going to put the S3 cars to his high line, 3 wide for position. And right in front of him is his teammate, Ryan Griffin. And behind him, Alex Tanker. Not a lot done for that 50 car there. And man, Sanford and Pollard, they knew where that line was going to go. And they just shot around the Arby's Corvette there. Not surprising to see Sicoli up here having a great run. And Ryan Griffin, hometown hero. Just outside the top 10 last time by. But we're getting closer to this race completion as we're at less than 10 to go. They are catching to Austin Yoakum in the 54, who is that slow. Holy cow. At least 20 miles off the pace. Here comes Crampton looking for the lead. Car 92. Right now, Garcia. He said, too, he really wants to show this season that last season was no fluke, and he wants to continue his momentum. Perhaps a cup ride is in his future for that Twitch TV Dodge Charger. Man, battle between the two at the line. Crampton got it barely. And now here comes DeMax and Schwartz. They know that slow car's coming. They want to make their move right. Here comes Hamill in that 47 as well. Buckle up tight. Here we go. Crampton with a big advantage there as Thomas lightly scrapes the wall. Is Crampton going to get lucky on the 54 or is he not going to get lucky? Oh, Crampton fell victim. Checks up right there. That's going to allow Garcia to catch up. Here they come. What are they going to do, 54? They're going to split them down the middle. And look out. Stapleton and Schwartz. Oh, yikes. This is where the fun's going to really begin. The lap car of Austin Yoakum going to play a factor. And Hamill got absolutely bombarded. Same with Thomas and Griffin. And now the time they want to go to the inside line is now. Thomas will get around finally. Oh, man, Nick Breeding and Carter Friesen. Slow that caused the wreck. Hard hit for Ryan Acosta in the 80... In the 56... Or not Ryan Acosta, I'm sorry. That was Andrew Miller, rather. Crampton leads as we're on lap 26 of 30. And I believe, the keyword believe, do not quote me entirely, folks. This could be a one-lap shootout incoming. So the cars in front of the 54 probably have a good chance of winning. And the cars behind, well, they're probably not going to have any luck there. Caution's out for the second time today. Skylar Dixon. Man, issues again for the Office Depot Chevrolet. TJ Haley in that Corn Hub Mustang involved. There you see the skid marks in 3 and 4. There's Friesen. Macy kept that car together there. No one's coming down pit road. Caution's out for the second time today here at Michigan. Crazy racing we had all together. Crampton down front. Let's take a look at ourselves our second caution today. Probably for the final time as well, but we'll see. Also, we'll go back to green flag racing in just a bit. All right, so these guys were getting around Austin Yoakum. Nick Breeding and Carter Friesen were going to that way inside line. Oh, and Breeding must have hit that little groove there where he just absolutely checked up horribly. And in result, held up Carter Friesen in the 85. Hanley's trying to get by. No dice. Dixon, nowhere to go. And yeah, that was Andrew Miller in the 98, not Ryan Acosta, my bad there. And oh man, that was a lick for TJ Hanley in the 07 there. And it looked like it was just those 4 cars, so that's a very lucky break. And Friesen's wreck could have been a lot worse, but it looks like he kept his car together for the most part, minus a little bit of the back end there. But Hanley, Dixon, and Andrew Miller, well, no dice for them. They are going to be SOL, and they're probably going to be out of the race. I believe all 3 of them are out. I know Miller is for sure, but we'll see what happens, though, when we come back to green flag racing if we do. If not, Travis Crampton will be a first-time winner for NS Racing. Until then, let's take you back to the green. Pace car giving us a 1 lap to go on a 1-lap dash. Quickly mention out of the race, they do include this 3 aforementioned: Andrew Miller, Skylar Dixon, and TJ Hanley. Matthew Eves, Austin Yoakum, 1 lap down respectively. Won't be a main issue for the main leaders there, but the main guys to keep an eye on that are going to be battling for the win. They include Travis Crampton, Adam Garcia, Nathan Stapleton, Colton Schwartz. Those are the 4 that probably look like they're going to battle for the win. How about Vince Almerigo? Major redemption today. He's dead last in the points. He is 5th. DeMax in 6th. Ryan Acosta 7th. 8th, Joshua Sicoli. 9th, Derek Hamill completing the top 10. Steve Pollard. Let's quickly go through the top 20. It's Madison Tall, Charles Sanford, Benjamin Thomas, Alex Tanker, Eli Bright, Austin Yoakum, Ryan Griffin. Or not Austin Yoakum, I'm sorry because he's there. Ryan Griffin, Bobo Jones, Nicholas Guerra, Nick Breeding, and Vince Freeze completing the top 20. Primarily keep an eye on your top 4, folks. They look like they're the ones battling out for the win. 2 of those drivers, keep in mind, looking for their first career victories. That's Travis Crampton and Colton Schwartz. Garcia looking for a win since last season, and Stapleton 3 seasons ago. Pace car making a dive down the pit road. Who's going to be victorious? Green flag is out, and the white flag displayed here at Michigan. Look at the Max out in that extreme high line there, trying to get around some drivers, but no luck whatsoever. Meanwhile, though, it's probably come down to Crampton versus Garcia. Stapleton spun the tires. Almerigo looks like he's going to get 3rd. Garcia trying to push in that Twitch offline TV Dodge. But Crampton just got enough on that restart. Stapleton's got me jumping for joy. Coming off turn 4, checker flag is in hand. Travis Crampton, a first-time winner for NS Racing. He wins at Michigan. And Travis Crampton winning the Ally 250 that is going on by here at Michigan in an unbelievable fashion. And a big win for that 92 team. King Racing Products, iRacing, Chevrolet for NS Racing. A big, big win after a struggling last season. They'll get the job done. I guarantee you, Tall and Stapleton are going to be really happy with their fish because they're going to be joining the 9-2 victory lane as well. But Jonathan Hoff with the struggling day, but got to be happy his teammate won there. Let's get you through to your top 10 results here. Travis Crampton with a big victory there. Second, Adam Garcia. Third, Vince Allamarigo. Fourth, Nathan Stapleton. Fifth, Colton Schwartz. Sixth, Eugene DeMax. Seventh, Joshua Sicoli. Eighth, Ryan Acosta. Ninth, Steve Pollard completing the top 10. Madison Tall. Great run altogether. Alvarado getting some momentum back with that third place run there. He definitely needed it for sure. Oh, and Smith, I must have just regularly retired in the nick of time there. Lucky break. But looking through, other notables there looking on by as technically 35 cars finished the race on the lead lap, 37 altogether, with Yoakum and Eves being one lap down. Only 5 drivers on the race. Thankfully, it wasn't too much of a wreck fest like we've had before, but still some pretty competitive racing altogether. Well, that is it, guys, for Michigan here in the Outback Xfinity Series. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, comment your thoughts, subscribe for the NRSL, hitting the subscribe button down below. You've been watching the production of the NRSL where racing is living. Until then, congrats to Travis Crampton on his first career win in the Outback Xfinity Series. We'll see you for the Cup race tomorrow. Until then, goodbye, everybody. Here come the points.